socialising. I don't do that.
No, no, I don't.
Need 7 mates to get you through life. That's it. That's why, I mentioned Snow White with the midgets. She had them all covered in 7. Same thing again with Friends.
A lot of interesting characters. Tell us about your favourites. Who are the ones that stick in the mind? What about Celso in Brazil?
Oh
God.
No. The boy from Ipanema goes walking in. When he passes each one, he passes, goes, oh.
I thought he was alright, Celso.
Oh, well, look.
He's a different sort of mate.
What was your first thought when he walked out looking like that?
Oh, jeez.
It's
Just weird. It's like you've had Wurzel Gummidge sort of change their heads. It's a little bit freaky.
Why are you referring to Wurzel Gummidge? Why do you make no effort to try and speak to people in terms they might understand? What's the chances of him, fan in Brazil, knowing who Wurzel Gummidge is? There's people watching this who won't remember who Wurzel Gummidge is.
He just seemed very sort of well into the arts. And it's his mates as well.
Marcelo. Nice to meet you. Hi, Carl. Welcome to Rio.
I've never sort of met a gay man so gay. It was just that voice, that sort of over the top. Nice enough, but I can't see us getting on.
No?
Do you know what? It's a good job I wasn't born gay because I don't know what I'd do.
Why not? If you're gay, you'll be loving it, won't
I
you?
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm suited to it.
Why?
Just the lifestyle.
What do you mean the
parties
lifestyle?
and stuff? Because the lifestyle, the way they walk about over there, showing off, being quite.
Okay, you wake up gay tomorrow. What's the first thing you do? Do you get a boyfriend or do you play the field?
I think you play the field.
Yeah, are you going to talk the same?
Yeah, maybe in time. I suppose things rub off. If I'm knocking about with John Englands of the world, I'm probably going to start maybe a little sort of. Give me something to say.
Oh, hello, I haven't seen you for ages.
Right, so it'd be a bit different. Maybe oh, hello.
Right.
I haven't seen you for ages. There'd be
Okay.
little things like that, and people would suddenly go, "You met Carl recently, sounds different."
So you go home, your dad goes, alright, so how's it going? Been doing any DIY recently?
Oh, hello, Dad. I haven't been there for a bit.
Oh, what do you want that for, Carl? How's Suzanne?
I'm not with her anymore. This is pointless because it's not the life I would choose.
Okay, but you've woken up gay.
But I wouldn't believe it then. I'd just go, oh, I feel a bit happier today, don't know why.
No, but then you start going, you go down, you buy a game magazine, you're flicking through, you're looking at more cock than you've ever seen before in your life, and you're loving it. You look down, something's happened. What do you do next?
I just wouldn't look at that magazine again.
You're loving it. You go, oh, I can't believe I haven't seen this magazine before.
Yeah, but I've seen knobs before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where?
You see knobs all the time.
Where?
In the gyms and that. And don't say you don't look, because you do when you're in a gym. Because it's there.
Nudist beach, for example.
Look, if you're going like that, that's more of a word.
That definitely
If you're
would.
not happy looking a knob in the face, there's something wrong. You should be comfortable with it. Just there you go.
So, you have always been a big fan of what society would generally term freaks. You know, one of your favourite movies is The Elephant Man, which is why we were very excited when we sent you to see The Elephant Battle.
Oh yeah, I can see him, yeah, I can see him. His shoes off. And they're down there. Oh. It wasn't as shocking as I thought it would have been. I think the weird thing is, with Elephant Baba, is he's different from Elephant Man. Because with Elephant Man there was a build-up. He's walking about with a sack on his head, what is under there. I mean, the first thing I always used to worry about, where he got that from, that fitting. It's a normal cap he had on, Elephant Man. Who was that made for? But then he had the sack on top as well, a little hole, and I remember watching it as a kid thinking, can I see anything in the hole? And then he takes it off and he's like, oh God, that's well weird.
He had a very badly deformed face.
It wasn't as weird. Do you know what I mean? The weirdest bit of it is when he's walking out with that head with a suit on.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't match.
No.
But in India, because he's sat there.
If you went to a tailor and they say, have you got anything to go with this? They go, not really.
Yeah. Whereas with the fellow in India,
It sort of goes with
it
it.
goes with it. So it wasn't as shocking.
Sure.
Now there's the one-arm Baba, who fella who had his arm in the air for 12 years.
Well, that's ridiculous.
From a distance, where it looks friendly, it's like he's going like that. Like, oh, here's Carl and the camera crew. I sit down, two fellas sat next to him, worshipping. They loved him, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I asked all the normal questions. What are you playing at? Why are you doing it?
straight in with what you're playing.
I asked all the normal questions, what you're playing at.
Right.
I agree though, I agree. What are you playing at?
Apparently there's other babbers with like 2 arms, 1 arm, 1 foot in the air.
Really?
It's mental. It's proper mental.
But are they standing up or are they laying down with 1 foot in the air?
Well, I suppose if you knock him over, that's it, isn't it? He's down for good. Oh, gosh. Another fellow with his knob and bollocks on a stick. What are you doing?
Carl, if you can't look a knob in the face,
I can't be looking at the knob in the face. It's what he was doing to it.
he was just showing you his trick, his party trick. But that probably would get him to the final of Britain's Got Talent.
Amanda Holden would be a huge fan of that, wouldn't she? Can't register.
I mean, I'll never forget it. You can't with the names go with them. It's like old-fashioned names. How they say that if you're a baker, you'd be known as Mr. Baker. That's how names caught on.
Yeah.
So the fact it's got Elephant Babber and One Arm Babber, you don't go, who's that one again? I can't quite picture him.
I don't believe they are called Elephant Babber and One Armed Babber.
They are called that. When I went around that camp and I was saying to people, One Arm Babber knocking about, they're going, yeah, he's 3 tents down, everyone knew it. It's like a council estate. And you have nicknames. John the Screwabout, where's Tattoo Scan? It's all the same thing, all these little nicknames.
Yeah.
Now, if I said, well, I don't know his real name, but if he was called, I don't know, Neil or whatever, and Neil about, they'd be going, Neil, who's Neil? What's he?
What about Dave?
And he would get like elephant.
Dave Street.
So it's convenient. There's certain things I've learned.
Tell us what you know.
I learned that babies in China, a lot of them have square heads.
Right, go on. Is this, can we look at this clip?
The big lad. Has he got a square head? I can't tell. Yeah.
But why do they have square heads?
I asked some questions and the main answer seemed to be so they don't roll out the cot.
No way. How do they make sure their baby gets a square head?
They somehow they stick a book to the back of its head when it's born. When you're born, your head's soft.
That's right, yeah.
Do your mum strap a dinner plate to your head when you were a kid?
Yeah, what? A ladle.
But I didn't get all the ins and outs, and this is what I'm saying.
But why does that doesn't stop them rolling out the cot? If you've got a square head, it's not like they can roll out.
Babies' heads. Remember, your head is quite big as a baby.
Right.
The body's sort of like that, and its head is trying to roll, and it can't because it's like that. And it's attractive. Apparently,
Do it again. Do it again.
the baby's in the cot like that. And it would want to sort of. If
So
it had
try
a
roll
wrong
it.
head, it
So-
would just go like that.
Yeah, so now do it with the square. How is it stopping it? I don't understand. So do
Because it's kind of going. You can't roll. What shape is a wheel?
round. Some people think you are a character that we write and direct.
If we created a character as brilliant as this, do you think we'd have flogged it to the sky?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
There's loads of weird fish though. I think there's fish in here that I've read about that are so see-through that they're invisible. So I don't even think they know they exist. Because other fish don't go up to it and like mate and stuff. I don't know how it works. But it's like they're not there to us or to them. They might as well not be there. It's a really weird, I don't know all the facts. If you're invisible, you'd eventually get ignored a lot. And you'd go, well, there's no point acknowledging anyone because no one can see me.
Don't think that's how it works.
Of course it is. Think if you were invisible and I walk past you, I'm going to ignore you because I can't see you. You can't communicate because I'd go, who was that? And eventually you just go, I can't be bothered communicating. So you're just there, floating about, eating. So that's probably why they carry on. Because they just eat, they've got nothing else to do. I read it. And I think they're in here. But you're not going to see them, so I can't prove it. There's people out there who said I'm an actor called Graham.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I wish I was.
Well, change your name to Graham and become an actor.
No, because then they go, oh, we knew that.
So the reason you're not changing your name to Graham and becoming an actor is that you don't want to give idiots the benefit of the doubt.
Well, no, it's also that thing of remembering that you changed your name. It's like I told you, didn't I, when I was a kid and I changed my name to Brett. Everyone in the family went along with it and I kept forgetting. He kept shouting me and I was ignoring him. So it wasn't working. Alright, mate.
How are you getting on, man?
Well, I've had better holidays.
It's not a holiday. I have to keep reminding you, it's not a holiday, my friend. You're making a travel program to the television.
I never enjoy anything, can I? Oh, I know.
Get out of the dead sea, put some clothes on, and do some fucking work.
Fucking shit.
Look, I've got a little surprise for you. You're spending the night in a cave hole tonight.
What for?
It's funny.
But I had some sort of new pudding that I've never had before. Carrots with sort of milk and sugar on it. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll find it in
I
London.
don't want you eating carrots on the telly.
In HD.
Even in HD.
I reckon I got it wrong when I was a kid. I am knackered. And I don't know how to get that across to them at home. I'm pissed off.
Oh, this is for my amusement. And if you're having a bad time, bumping up and down on the camel with your testicle being busted, that's gonna...
How many places has he been for the last 10 years?
This is what I'm giving back to society. You are my gift to the rest of the world.
Now, that's the other thing as well, that people think that, you know, because I call you a little round-headed, chimp-like buffoon, moron, mank, twonk, I could go on. Some people, they mistake that for bullying. What would you say about people that me and Steve bully you?
If they think I am being bullied, what are they doing? When have they come to me help? Where's Esther Ranson? Why haven't she been on the phone? Leave me alone. Nothing's happened. Everyone's saying that. I've seen that everywhere. I've been bullied. Well, first of all, I'm nearly 40. Don't worry about me. And two, well, if you worry that I do something, I've had posts delivered to me. And because you say, God, everyone's getting like a fucking orange, people think they can do it. I got some lamps delivered in a box. Somebody along the way, I don't know who, either the bloke who packed them, the courier, or I don't know how many people involved in packing lamps and getting them to me. But somebody wrote.
He is a typical Manchester guy, isn't he?
Now that shouldn't happen.
Of course, there were no
That's what makes
evidences
it-
where
that's what makes it funny.
stuff that you were completely unaware of. In fact, most of the trip you had very little idea where you were going to go and what was going to happen.
He's just as funny as the people we meet sometimes on these trips.
And we gave you some very important training in the event that you were
Amazing.
captured during
I mean,
the
that,
terrorist.
again, that went better than I ever imagined.
Yeah, I think you're out of order.
What is going through your head when those guys grabbed you? You did not know they were going to attack you and grab you and drag you in the back of the van.
Just being kidnapped out of the blue.
It all went black. There was a lot of shouting going on. I didn't know what was happening. I thought, is this it? Have I been taken hostage? They put my hands behind my back. They put one of those tie things on. It was cutting into my hand. I'm thinking, is this for the programme or what? Because this is proper hurting. It's not a nice thing. I've never experienced it.
They often say in those moments where you think maybe your life is going to come to an end that your whole life flashes before your eyes. Is that what happened?
No, because I've said to you, I had a bag over my head. I couldn't see a thing.
Talk to me!
I'm doing it. Are you English? You English?
Yes, talk to me!
Who are you?
When you go, who are you? Well, the adrenaline's kicking you, nothing ready. You do a posh voice. Who are you?
No. Because it's terrifying, that. Not knowing what's going on.
What is the number of you?
It's in the mobile.
What mobile? What is the number of you?
I don't even know your mum and dad's number. Well, maybe this is part of the setup, I don't know. But my body didn't know. Because it was going through the same thing as Terry Waite would have gone through, or whoever else had been tied to a radiator.
Did you learn anything from that though? That was important training to make you able to cope if such a terrible thing did occur to you.
If you go to places that you're in danger of being kidnapped,
Don't go.
you're meant to have a code word. So that when the people who've
Try to avoid it, go round it.
They go, we've got Ricky, Stephen, Carl here.
Right.
And we're in the office go, yeah.
Give us your code word.
Well, at the time, it was Congress tart.
Congress.
How are you going to slip that into a conversation?
No, you don't slip it in. They've got a bag over your head, gun to your head or whatever, tell them you've been kidnapped, and you go, Congress tart, and they go, bloody hell, we've been kidnapped. Before you know it, the A-team's coming in.
Right. So, ring. Hello, Carmine. How's it going?
Congress tart.
What?
Congress tart.
Rick, who's on the phone, Nick?
It's Carl. He said Congress Carl, so he's definitely been kidnapped. Who are they? What do they want?
Right. Who am I talking to now? Because
Them. Ask them.
what do you want? He's asking what you want.
Well, there's no one here to do that bit of role playing, so maybe you should tell me what they're saying.
They said, they just said they want to use him as bargaining power.
But what do they
What do they
want?
want? We see them.
But what do you actually want? Oh. What do they want? Is it money? Give them money. £5 million.
Too much. I'm not spending that sort of cash. I've worked
Hey,
on
don't
this.
do that.
I'm not spending that
You
cash.
see, this is what worries me.
I'm not spending 5 million to get you back.
That's what's
No.
worrying. Because that's what would have happened.
Can't we negotiate? Put them on.
No, here's Ricky.
Right, you've got to play him as well, though. Hello?
Hello.
Who's that?
Never mind who it is. Where's my $5 million?
Can't afford 5 million at the moment.
We're going to kill this kid if you
not
don't give us
killed, is
the
he?
5 million.
How
We're
can you
getting
pull a
sick
kid?
of him.
Why? What's he doing?
He's just shouting Congress tart. Give him the money. Give us the money. I wouldn't have gotten to call you actually. There's no way. There's no way.
Okay, it's all break. Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's not really a dance, is it? It's like a little bit of a shuffle, really. It's just that, not really, not even adding that sort of thing to it. Just a bit more bass, even. It's that sort of old man shuffle that was, when old men are sort of a bit pissed up and the pants are falling.
What are they doing?
Like that pissed up walk.
They were just following the dog.
We killed a bit of time.
The spears.
There's nothing else to watch. And I was tempted to sort of join the line and then do that and see if they copy it, and then that would mean giving them something. And then is that interfering? Maybe it wouldn't look frightening by the time, if another tribe came in and they're stood over there looking like Lionel Blair, they're just going to go, right, let's get them, we can handle these.
I mean, I'm so jealous of you being in the Peruvian jungle. Didn't you have a whale at the time?
Fucking hell.
No.
When I go home, people watching it will sort of go, but seeing all this, mayonnaise and Bear Grylls sucking on elephant shit and all that, it's hard to let people know how bad it is out there. When I came out of there, I've had no phone signal. 5 days, no phone signal. Stuck in the jungle, the Amazonian jungle, in a one-man tent, and then with a tribe for a couple of days. Called Suzanne up and said, alright, I'm safe and all that, expecting to get like a hero's welcome. All I got was, it's reassuring that if you died, it'd be alright. That's what she said. 16 years I've been with her. Not a day's gone by when I haven't spoke to her at some point. She turns around and says that. I'd be alright if you were dead. Right, cheers for that. I've got to call Ricky now. I called you up.
What I'm seeing with everyone, and they weren't sure about the title, can't we? Because everyone did. I came up with an idea they really liked, then pushing through, wanted to run it by you. An India abroad.
No, we didn't say anything about that. We said it's Carl Pilkington's Seven Wonders.
Is that where they got the title from? Idiot Abroad.
Yeah, well, who's the idiot abroad?
What? You're the idiot abroad. They loved it.
Yeah.
Really loved it.
Yeah, well, they would, because you said it. You know what they're like? They all sit there going, oh, yeah, that's great, Ricky, yeah. We'll do that. We're not having an idiot abroad. It's Carl Pilkington's Seven Wonders. They've been through a load of shit here. You're sat there giving them bloody shit.
That's what I call the series that.
We're not having an idiot abroad. We're not having it. It's the one thing that I said that I'm happy with. I don't want people thinking I'm a div. Who was in the meeting?
The producers and the team and all the people from Sky and marketing, and I absolutely loved it. Like, as soon as I came up with it, I started writing it down. So,
Well, I'm back in a couple of days. We'll have another little meeting about that. Let's have another little meeting. Was it all croissants there and free coffee? Was they all sat around on their arse? Yes, that's great, Ricky. Any other ideas? Pour us another coffee. I'm sick of that lot. Tell them now, call them now, and tell them that we're not doing series 2. Nip that in the bud. I'm not doing anymore. That's
Yeah, you are. We are.
Some more people have had some more.
No, people. Come on, let's think of something else you can do. Seriously, what about this?
We're not going to sort that out today.
Idiot abroad. Fool's gold. I give you $1 million to spend, and you've got 1 year to make 2 million.
I've got a double $1 million.
Yeah. You can gamble. You can put it all on a horse, or you can put a little bit on a horse. You go to Dragon's Den. You go. I've got an idea. Clipboard mug. What about the tie with like you can carry scissors in and stuff?
You could go to places where you actually would like to go.
What was the first thing you do with that? If I said you've got a year to make 1 million, you've already got this million.
Just do loads of stuff.
Well then, go on. What's the first thing? What do you do?
Antiques and buy antiques, flog them on, art.
Right.
Buy a house in Bulgaria.
What do you know about?
Whoa! You're going to buy a house in Bulgaria? That's your first thought. How much is the house in Bulgaria?
100 grand.
Right. How much do you want to sell it for?
I'm going to sell it for 200 and we'll do it all.
You're going to double your money on a house within a year. You've got to make 130.
I'm spinning plates here. This is
Go on, what else have you
So
got?
you've got to fly to Bulgaria to
Yeah,
check
I've
on
got a local building on it.
in Bulgaria.
Yeah, it's plate spinning.
Right.
Antiques on the go. I'm
What's
buying
the antiques?
cards.
You're buying scratch
I buy a
cards.
load of scratch
How
cards.
many?
5,000 scratch cards. I'd have some kids doing that, so that you can have a fiver.
You're giving out to.
I haven't got time. I'm getting them to do.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard. That my million's gone, isn't it?
Yeah,
No, it
I mean, I'm
hasn't.
just.
It hasn't. If you've got money, you make money. That's a fact.
Where is Bulgaria?
It's somewhere I know Bulgaria is good for property. I've seen a lot of property programs.
Do you
That's
mean
what I do. I just
Belgravia?
watch. No. There's a lot of things that you can do with property, antiques, buying
Wow.
classic cars and doing a lot.
So you're doubling your money on a classic car in a year.
Yeah, but I've made stuff. I've made inventions.
What have you done?
Dragon's Den. Like you said, a couple of my idea. Like, you have your cup there, but look at that saucer. Every time I have a little bit of tea, I'm talking to you, I've got to go like that. I've got to look exactly where I'm putting it again.
Right.
The couple of that is stuck on. It's attached to it all the time.
That's ridiculous.
How's it going? And if I want, and I can put it down there, I can put it down there. I'm not limited as to the surface that I can put it on. It's attached. Washerproof. Dishwasher-proof. It's an idea.
I'm out.
Fuck me, so am I.
Most of the world is grim. Louis Armstrong did that What a Wonderful World song. I don't know what he's going on about. If Louis had seen what I'd seen, he wouldn't have brought that out.
Well, Carl, you talked a lot before you went on the trip about how probably your happiest holiday time was when you were younger. Where were you used to go?
Wales.
Wales.
Portmaddock.
Right.
Year after year after year. It was brilliant.
And why was it so great?
It's everything you want. It's a good, like, you know, it was a good holiday park.
Right.
Weather was good. I had loads of mates there. There was always kids knocking about who I got on with. Arcade, beach. There was Hell's Angels down one end. And I remember watching them thinking, I want to be one of them. I want to be a Hell's Angel. Because they looked hard. All the leather on and that. And I don't know, you see, this is, again, this might not be true. But my mum told me. It might have just been to put me off. So to be a Hell's Angel, you've got to shit in your pants. So shit in your pants and keep on for a week. So, yeah, my dad said me, Auntie Nora could have joined them. But,
So, what you're saying is you have nothing but happy memories of your glory
I loved
days
it.
back in Wales. And you know, you're whinging when we were sending you on these trips. You're like, oh, I had a great time back in Wales, blah blah blah. Well, we sent you back to Wales. Let's have a look how you got.
Every holiday we would go to this place in Wales, this campsite. Mum and Dad's got a caravan there. It's designed, it's high tech. I want you to experience it. It's alright, isn't it? It's good, isn't it? So you're not out of space for stuff. Big fire. 3 bedrooms it's got. So what's good is, normally, say if your gran comes in, oh, I didn't know your whole family's coming, where can I stay? You just go, hang on, watch how quick this is. Oh, no, that isn't one, hang on. Hang on. You stay there.
I was going to say, yeah, sofa bed obviously.
With table. And you just sort of,
Not quite right.
that's not right, is it?
No, it's a seesaw.
Well, she can just sort of, you know.
No.